Have you ever wondered how a single person can impact multiple disciplines? Enter Bertrand Russell, a towering figure of the 20th century, whose life and work spanned a multitude of arenas. Born into British aristocracy, he navigated through a tumultuous life to touch the realms of philosophy, mathematics, political activism, and literature. His life, rich in achievements and controversies, is a testament to the power of human intellect and its capacity to transcend boundaries. Let's dive into the life of this multifaceted genius. In the realm of abstract numbers, Russell embarked on a monumental journey. Alongside Alfred North Whitehead, Russell set out to voyage through the uncharted territory of mathematical philosophy. Their vehicle? The groundbreaking work known as Principia Mathematica. The objective of this Herculean endeavor was nothing short of ambitious. Russell and Whitehead intended to establish the very foundations of mathematics. They sought to derive all mathematical truths from a set of self-evident axioms using the language of symbolic logic. This was an attempt to bring mathematical certainty to the forefront, to ensure that every mathematical statement could be proven beyond a shadow of doubt. Principia Mathematica was not just a mathematical expedition, it was a philosophical odyssey. It delved into the heart of the philosophy of mathematics, exploring the nature of numbers, the concept of infinity, and the abstract intricacies of sets and functions. It ventured into the realm of the abstract, grappling with the ethereal concepts that underpin our understanding of the mathematical world. The impact of this work was as profound as its ambition. It sparked a revolution in the world of mathematics, ushering in an era of rigorous formalism. It brought a newfound precision to mathematical language, allowing complex ideas to be conveyed with unambiguous clarity. It influenced generations of mathematicians and philosophers, shaping the way we think about numbers, logic, and the very nature of mathematical proof. Yet, the journey was not without its challenges. The work was met with both acclaim and criticism. Some praised its precision and rigor, while others questioned its philosophical assumptions. The complexity of the work was daunting, and the notation, though precise, was often difficult to decipher. But despite these obstacles, the influence of Principia Mathematica was undeniable. In the pantheon of mathematical philosophy, Russell's work on Principia Mathematica stands as a towering monument. It is a testament to the power of logical reasoning, the beauty of mathematical abstraction, and the relentless pursuit of truth. It epitomizes the spirit of intellectual curiosity, the thirst for knowledge, and the courage to venture into the unknown. This work, however, was just one of his many contributions. Words, sentences, meanings, Russell saw them differently. He peered into the architecture of language, dissecting it with the precision of a surgeon. His theory of descriptions was a radical departure from traditional views. He argued that language was not just a collection of names linked to objects in the world. Instead, he believed descriptions were complex structures embedded with meaning. For Russell, a sentence like "the present king of France is bald" posed a unique challenge. How could such a statement be true or false when there was no present king of France? His solution was elegant. The sentence was not a simple assertion but rather a disguised implication, with hidden layers of meaning. This perspective transformed the philosophy of language, offering new ways to understand the intricate relationship between language and reality. It was yet another testament to Russell's unparalleled intellectual prowess. Yet Russell was not just a philosopher and mathematician. Amidst the turmoil of wars, Russell stood as a beacon for peace. An icon of pacifism, Bertrand Russell was unyielding in his opposition to war. His advocacy was not silent or passive, but active and vocal, deeply rooted in his philosophy of nonviolence. Russell's pacifism was not just an abstract ideal but a pragmatic response to the horrors of war. It was the First World War that galvanized his anti-war sentiments, leading him to protest vehemently against the conflict. Arrested and imprisoned for his activism, Russell never wavered in his pursuit of peace. In the shadow of the mushroom cloud, during the height of the Cold War, Russell's pacifism took on a new urgency. He became a leading voice in the anti-nuclear weapons movement, co-founding the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament. His fearless stand against the potential annihilation of humanity was a testament to his unwavering belief in peace. His influence, however, extended beyond peace activism. In the world of philosophy, Russell carved a unique niche. His influence on the field of analytic philosophy is nothing short of profound. He is often referred to as the father of analytic philosophy, a movement that emphasizes clarity and logic in philosophical arguments. Russell's work was pivotal in establishing this new direction. His contributions to logical atomism, a philosophy that breaks down arguments into their simplest components, were groundbreaking. He believed in the power of logic, that by dissecting complex thoughts and ideas into their smallest parts, one could gain a clearer understanding of the world. Russell's work has shaped the way many philosophers think and argue today, introducing a rigorous and logical approach to philosophical discourse. His ideas continue to inspire and challenge thinkers, proving that philosophy isn't just about abstract thoughts, but a pursuit of clarity and understanding. But Russell didn't just philosophize, he also wrote. Who better to tell Russell's story than Russell himself? In his 3-volume autobiography, Russell generously shares his personal journey and intellectual evolution. It's not just a historical document, but a treasure trove of his philosophical ideas and contemplations. As he unravels his life, we find ourselves in the labyrinth of his mind, exploring his lifelong quest for knowledge, his struggles, his triumphs, and his unwavering commitment to truth and reason. Russell's autobiography is a testament to his intellectual prowess and his relentless pursuit of understanding the world. It is here that we get a glimpse of the man behind the philosopher, the mathematician. His candid reflections on love, grief, passion, and despair reveal a human side that is as complex and profound as his philosophical ideas. The autobiography is not just a chronicle of his life, it's a mirror reflecting his philosophical world. Yet his life wasn't just about philosophy and mathematics. Russell's activism extended to the political arena. A man of many causes, Bertrand Russell's political activism was as intricate and multifaceted as his intellectual pursuits. He was a stalwart advocate for civil rights, equality, and freedom of thought, believing that these were fundamental to a just society. He was particularly known for his vehement opposition to the Vietnam War, even setting up the Russell Tribunal to expose war crimes. His support for the suffragette movement was also noteworthy, and he was arrested for his involvement in protests. His commitment to the cause was unwavering, and he used his position to amplify the voices of those who were often silenced. Russell's belief in the power of critical thinking and rational discourse extended from his philosophical work to his political activism. He consistently championed the idea that open dialogue, reason, and education were the keys to overcoming societal issues and achieving progress. His contributions to literature didn't go unnoticed. A philosopher, a mathematician, and a Nobel Laureate. That's Bertrand Russell for you. In 1950, Russell was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. While this may seem surprising given his background in mathematics and philosophy, it was his ability to weave complex philosophical ideas into engaging narratives that earned him this prestigious award. His works were not confined to academic papers and mathematical treatises. Rather, he utilized the medium of literature to communicate his ideas to a broader audience. His essays were neatly packed with arguments and counter-arguments, narrated in an approachable, often witty style. He had a knack for making even the most intricate philosophical concepts accessible and understandable. Russell's literary contributions went beyond philosophy and mathematics. He wrote extensively on social, political, and educational issues, always advocating for rational thought and skepticism. His literary prowess, coupled with his intellectual rigor, made him a unique figure in the academic world. Russell's skepticism extended to religion. In the face of faith, Russell stood for reason. Bertrand Russell, a man of intellect and insight, was not one to shy away from challenging convention. His critique of religion was both uncompromising and influential. He questioned the very foundations of faith, probing into the logical inconsistencies and ethical dilemmas he found within religious doctrines. Russell was a strong advocate for secularism, believing in the separation of church and state. He held that religious beliefs, while personal and profound, should not dictate public policy or infringe on individual freedoms. Moreover, Russell underscored the value of rationalism. He championed the power of reason and logic, arguing that they are the best tools we have for understanding the world around us. Russell's critiques were not aimed at undermining faith, but rather at promoting open dialogue and critical thought. His advocacy for secularism and rationalism continues to resonate in contemporary debates, demonstrating the enduring relevance of his ideas. From philosophy to activism, Russell's legacy is far-reaching. A man of many disciplines, Russell's influence is extensive. A polymath in the truest sense, Bertrand Russell's legacy is as diverse as his interests. His contributions to philosophy, particularly analytic philosophy and the philosophy of language, have had a profound impact on the field, shaping the way we approach and understand complex philosophical issues. In the realm of mathematics, Russell's Principia Mathematica remains a monumental work, pushing the boundaries of mathematical logic and foundations. His activism, marked by his staunch opposition to war and his advocacy for civil rights and freedom of thought, reflects his unwavering commitment to humanism and peace. His critiques of religion and his passionate defense of secularism and rationalism have sparked countless debates and discussions, challenging conventional wisdom and encouraging critical thinking. In the intellectual community, Russell's influence is still felt. His writings, ideas, and activism continue to inspire, challenge, and provoke thought. Bertrand Russell, a multifaceted genius, continues to inspire us today,